There's always been a general understanding that appearances can be deceiving. The disconnection between appearance and reality is a common theme expressed by the characters in the chorus texts of Macbeth, The Great Gatsby, April Raintree, and the Bowling for Columbine documentary. These individuals masquerade themselves to be what they are not. Macbeth appears to be loyal and brave, but hides his dark desires. Gatsby expresses himself as always being a wealthy man and appears to be popular. However, he grew up quite poor and leads a lonely life. April covers up the reality of her Métis heritage by pretending to be part of the white society, while Cheryl appears to be doing well, but in actuality is battling abuse and addiction. Lastly, Dylan Klebold and Eric Harris seem to be normal teenagers, but later conducted a shooting massacre on their school, planning to kill hundreds of their peers. In the tragedy Macbeth, Shakespeare presents the theme appearance versus reality in a variety of occurrences throughout the play. In the first scene of the play, the three witches state the idea, fair is foul and foul is fair. Macbeth portrays the understanding of appearance versus reality by giving the impression that he is loyal and brave, but has deeply dark desires. In the beginning of the play, many of the characters look up to Macbeth, admiring his strength and bravery, but he ends up turning on them because of his thirst for power. Macbeth betrays those individuals by murdering Duncan so that he himself may be king. He later gets caught up in more urge for power that he kills his own friend. While committing all these murders, he puts up a front that make people believe he is true and good. Jay Gatsby to others appears to be a popular man with great success. He throws extravagant parties that hundreds of people attend, but when it comes to his own funeral at the end of the novel, there is hardly anyone there. Gatsby hides his true loneliness with these big parties in order to capture the attention of his love Daisy. He wants her to see him as this ultimate man, but hides the truth about himself. He lies to everyone around him about who he really is and how he got his money. I am the son of wealthy people in the Middle West, all dead now. Their Gatsby father, who we are informed is not dead, explains the truth that Gatsby actually grew up lower class in society and had to work for his fortune that he has attained, possibly through illegal manners. Gatsby has hid his true self in order to impress those around him. April and Cheryl are sisters with a Métis background. Cheryl has developed an interest to her heritage and its history, while April is revolted by it. April sees Métis as dirty and alcoholics. There were two different groups of children that went to the park. One group was brown-skinned children who looked like Cheryl in most ways. Some of them even came over to our house with their parents, but they were dirty looking, and they dressed in real raggedy clothes. I didn't care to play with them at all. The other group was fair-skinned, and I envied them, especially the girls with blonde hair and blue eyes. They seemed so clean and fresh, and reminded me of flowers. April has always been disgusted with Métis and tried to hide her heritage, denying who she really is, to be able to fit in with white society. In the novel, while Cheryl and April are separated, April believes Cheryl is doing well. Cheryl tells her in letters that she is in school and everything is good, but in actuality, she has an abusive boyfriend, dropped out of school, and is involved in drinking and prostitution. Cheryl hides everything going wrong with her from April in order to appear fine. This documentary by Michael Moore explores the Columbine High School massacre in 1999 and other acts of gun violence. On April 20th, 1999, Dylan Klebold and Eric Harris carried out a high school shooting. The boys appeared to be average teenagers. They were intelligent, came from solid homes, and were involved in sports. They had plans for the massacre as early as April 1998, a year before the shooting. Throughout this year, they hid their plans from everyone around them. They appeared to be doing normal things, but in reality were planning something so terrible against their school. In conclusion, the characters hiding who they are have hurt those around them and even themselves. With these characters, the chorus texts have expressed the truth to the readers on how there's a disconnection between appearances and reality. They teach the readers a lesson that my parents and teachers have taught me my whole life, which is you can't judge a book by its cover. People aren't always as they appear to be. The only way you can really know someone is by truly getting to know them.